What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So we have another pride look, and this pride look I'm basically going to be drawing some portraits on my forehead inspired by the flag colors, and I only got to do 5 because baby I barely had any space. This was a struggle, oh my gosh, but we got it done. And I bet you, like, Ariel, I would think by now you would be done with the pride looks, and the gag is I still have 3 more looks to post after this. That's how crazy I went. And I know I took a little second, I wasn't posting as much, but girl, I'm not gonna lie to you, I needed a break. Mentally, like, I had shit I had to do, and I had to just lock in on that. And this slipped away from me a little bit, but I'm still proud of the consistency because, girl, I haven't been this consistent in so long. And it just, like, hits me, like, I'm like, bro, like, you are literally a content creator. Like, you've been posting on YouTube consistently for over a year now, and I have to give myself a little round of applause because, girl, I started my first YouTube channel when I was in, like, high school, and I was like, I posted probably like one video like in 2018, like, so I was in college then. But yeah, like, I just was not posting like that until like maybe like a year or two later, like 2 years after that, something like that. But here I am posting like this. I love to see it, and I cannot wait until I like actually can, like, you know, be one of like the creators, like, you know, sign up for the creator fund for YouTube. Like, I check my stats and it just feels so good because I'm at 168 followers. So thank you for everyone who has been watching my videos. I love you so much. And yeah, even though I only get like 1 like on, like, you know, one video out of like 5-6 days, like, you know, I'm appreciative of it because, girl, I'm just happy somebody's watching the videos. Please, thank you. But anyways, for this look, I want to do a rainbow as the background because why not, honestly. But I decided to start with the red first, and I went with the purple next. That way I knew how much space I had because I didn't want to start, because when I did my rainbow brow, like, I feel like I spaced them out a little bit well, but like my cooler colors had a smaller section, so I want everything to kind of be as balanced as possible. But I'm using these pigments from Jelly Cosmetics. I love these pigments. I use them all the time for like so many different things. Definitely worth the money, and they're pretty affordable, I'm not gonna lie to you. And they usually have a sale going on. If not, I have a code, is Artistry X Ariel, like my username and stuff, so definitely check them out. But yeah, I'm just like patting them on because I used that color case from Made by Mitchell for my base, and I'm basically using this to kind of set my face in a way. But it's gonna dry down like kind of matte anyway because of just the product itself. Like, that's kind of how it like dries down. But I wanted to use this to set it also, that way I can get that pigment in, because I don't want to like set it with like a powder and then go on top and something like not blend well. But we made it work. And I wish I had another blue. I feel like this blue was cool, but I want like a tealy blue. So if I find one on the website, I'll definitely be ordering it. But I'm just spraying my face so like that base is like, I feel like, as good as it can get. And I used that glitter spray from one side, that way the background has glitter. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit is strong as fuck, y'all. It is so strong. So basically right now I'm starting to draw the base for some of the portraits and stuff, and I like to do my like drawings and stuff like in layers in a sense. But I'll start somewhere, you know, do something else, and that way it dries while I'm doing something else. That way I can like basically like save time. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this video was so freaking long and I cut so much footage out just because I was like, some of the stuff you couldn't even see what I was doing. So I was like, why am I gonna sit here and use all this footage if you can barely see what I'm doing? I have to be more mindful of like what y'all can see when I do these looks, because I'm not gonna lie, once I like start the video, I do not like stare at the camera. Like, I really don't. I just be minding my business, just trying to like look in the mirror so I can see, but also like try to like center my face. But sometimes it's hard because, girl, like half the time I do my makeup, I do not have contacts in, and obviously I don't have my glasses on, so like I can't see like that far away sometimes. So like I'll be trying to like look in the mirror that's like close to me, and it's also like it's like zoomed in more. I don't even know how to like describe it, but basically I can see like closer up, and that's why I like look off to the side sometimes. Like, I'm looking in my smaller mirror right now, that's what I'm doing. And actually it's a mirror from Impressions Vanity. It's a little Care Bear like mirror that you see sometimes. That's what I'm like looking at. But to do the base for these portraits and stuff, I used a painted like pigment from a Thread Beauty. That's that dark blue one. I used some of the Color Fix. Like, this is one of the Color Fix I'm using right now. I also used a couple different like pigments from, or the play pigments from Trixie Cosmetics. And I just ordered the rest of the collection because I really like these. And I feel like they're like, that's what I'm using right now. That little light blue was what I was talking about. And then the darker blue is the one from Thread. But I like them, and I like how I use them for like other looks. So I was was like, you know what, they were having a sale going on, I might as well get the rest of the colors. So whenever they come in, I'll do a haul and stuff, but y'all probably see it like a little while from now, because mind you, my videos, like, I'm pushing the pride content out now, so like I have to go back a little bit and like catch up on some of the other content. So, you know, stay tuned for some other content, especially if you like my cooking videos or my art videos and stuff, or vlogs. Like, there is some more content coming. I've just been trying to get all these pride looks out because I did them for pride, and I'm like, just get them out at this point. And because I could use some of them for like spooky season or whatever, but I'm gonna get them out because I did them intentionally for pride. So I just feel like it makes sense to go ahead and drop them now. So, you know, you will see 3 more looks after this one for pride, and then we're gonna get back on track with our regular scheduled programming, you feel me? If you're looking for brushes, like the brush that I'm using, this one is from Made by Mitchell. I also use like some of the liner brushes from Glisten Cosmetics. Jello Wing has a couple different like brushes too. I have some from Motor Brush, but just look for like, I think it's like a detail brush if I'm not mistaken. That's what it's called. But you could also use like the really thin paint brushes from like Michael's or Art Store or something like that. And right now for my look, I'm basically outlining everything. Like, I tried my hardest. This liner was like running out anyway, so it was so hard to do this, and it's so hard to like focus, and like my hand was shaking. Like, I feel like I could have done better, but you know, I tried my hardest because at this point I was like, girl, I want to be done with this part, finish my look and just chill, because it takes a lot of work and focus to like actually draw this stuff. Because like, it's one thing to draw stuff on paper, but to draw something on your face and like try to make it look proportionate and try to add details and stuff, you're having to be so freaking careful, and it's a lot. Like, that's a lot of work, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I love how it actually came out. It's funny because I honestly was not even gonna post this look because I didn't like how the pictures came out, and at the end of the video you will see me use the One Size glitter spray all over my face, and I feel like I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like how the glitter looks on my face, and I think it's because it's like a white like undertone glitter that it just looks too much on me. But I would use it if I'm doing like, you know, an actual like colorful base. Like, if I paint myself a different color, I can use it for that, and I feel like it will look better. But I would love to see a brand come out with like a golden or like a copper shade. I feel like that would look so much better on my skin tone, because that's the only reason why I don't use the glitter spray all the time, because I feel like it messes up some of my looks just because of how the glitter looks on my face. Like, I definitely feel like it looks better on people who have lighter skin tone, just because like the glitter, I don't know, if I feel like it flows better on their skin, because on my skin it looks so off, and I hate it because I ordered 3 of the actual like cans of it. Like, one of them like ended up like I messed up the nozzle, and then it just kept spraying out. So like, that one obviously is trash, and I gave one of the other ones to somebody, and then I have the one that I've been using. But yeah, like, I don't know, the glitter just throws me off every time I do it. That's why I don't use it that much unless I'm doing like a special look. But for my brows, I decided to do black because I felt like I had so many colors going on. I felt like, you know what, just black is, I feel like, safe, and I feel like it did a good job. And I added some black glitter on top just to make it a little bit extra, because I am extra, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm using this concealer from Milk, and I feel like I like the concealer, but it's the applicator, because the applicator is like pointier, and I feel like you can't get that much product out as like often, or like you can't get out as much product as you normally would with other concealers. But I feel like she's like, the texture is good, but the product in itself, I would love to see that like applicator like change, and I feel like that would work better. I have no idea how I feel about this silver shadow. I just did silver because I wanted to kind of be like, not say neutral, but I feel like I had so many other colors going on that I wanted to just do something simple, and I feel like it was cute. And I decided to line my top line. I was lining it, and I was using that same black liner that I used to outline everything on my forehead, but I did that like to just go ahead and like get it out the way. Sometimes I'll wait and do it like closer to the end of my makeup. It just depends on my mood and stuff. And I went ahead and took this Kush mascara from Milk, and I'm applying it to my top lashes. I used a lot of Milk products in this video just because this is like right after I had like purchased something, so there will be a haul come up like I don't even know when it's gonna come, but there's a haul that has like me like just showing y'all some of the makeup products that I got from Milk. And this is my first time using that tint, and I definitely want to try her out more. If you want to see a like full face or almost full face of Milk products, please let me know, because I have like primers, I have setting sprays, I have the gel tints, I have a blush, bronzer, I think I have one powder for like all over my face. Then I have the concealer and stuff. So I could do like a pretty decent amount of my makeup with those products. But if that's something that y'all want to see, please let me know. But yeah, I feel like the gel tint is pretty good. Like, I probably wouldn't use it 24/7 because I like more like full coverage like foundations, but it's not that bad. Like, I feel like it did pretty good. And it, like, I didn't keep my like makeup on that long, so I have no idea about the staying powder, but I feel like I should test it one day because, girl, like, I want to see how this will hold up in like the southern heat because, baby, it's hot as a motherfucker out here. It is so freaking hot. Like, I love being outside, but I'm like, I can't be outside because it's so damn hot. Like, I want to go sit in the grass somewhere, but I'm about to find some shade because especially because I be having migraines. Like, I cannot just sit in the sun or just be outside how I used to be outside, which sucks because I love being outside. But like, sometimes I can feel when my body's like, girl, go sit your ass down somewhere and get like cool down. So I be listening because I'm not trying to sit here and fall out. That's gonna be so embarrassing if I fall out outside. She's just gonna be looking at me just like, what in the world's wrong with you? But speaking of summer, how are y'all feeling? How was your summer so far? I feel like I've been using the summer to really just kind of like a recharge after the school year because, baby, I was going through it. Like, for April and May, like, I was definitely going through it. It was so much going on. I had prom makeup, then we had testing for like the state testing and stuff, then getting finals together, seniors graduating, end of school year. Like, it was just it was a lot, but we made it to end of the year, which makes me so freaking happy because, girl, I was over here counting down the time. I was like, I'm ready for summer. I needed something to hurry up. And now I'm just like, summer, don't go too fast. Please don't go too fast. But at the same time, I'm excited for the school year. I know there's a lot of change going on, and I'm at the point where I'm just like, letting shit be. Like, I'm tired of stressing. Like, I'm tired of like doing anything that like basically like destroys my peace. Like, that's why I'm so intentional with stuff that I do, and I listen to my body more because, you know, I feel like a lot of Black people in general, like, sometimes like we have to like understand that we can rest and we don't have to like do anything to validate like resting, if that makes sense. Because I feel like in the past, like, I could only justify me like chilling or resting if I did like X, Y, and Z. Like, I had to do an insane amount of work or something to justify me not doing something for a period of time. And I feel like that's not how it should be. You know, everyone deserves rest, and I would love to like one day just be able to provide the people I love and care about like a state of being at rest, not having to worry about, okay, like, how am I gonna pay this, how are we gonna do this. Like, that's my goal in life, to just allow the people I love and care about to literally just be at peace. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, it took me a good little minute to become at peace myself, but now that I'm like more at peace, because, girl, my anxiety was so bad a couple years ago. It was terrible, like, so terrible. Like, the constant thoughts running through my head and just like over analyzing everything, being stressed 24/7, like, it was not a fun state to be in. So it feels really good to be where I am now because I've grown a whole lot. If you've only met me within the last couple of years, like, I am a completely different person. But, you know, I went through all that bullshit and now look where I am. I feel like life is getting better though. Like, I don't really dawn on the fact of like, I'm like, damn, well, this and that happened. Like, yeah, this and that happened. It did happen. You know, life was shitty for a little bit, but I'm in a better place mentally, physically, spiritually than I was like years ago. So that's what like makes me feel good about everything. But yeah, I hope everyone's been taking care of themselves and really pouring into their own cups, because you have to pour into yourself before you can even pour into anybody else. You matter, you deserve rest, you are loved. But yeah, I just want to say I love y'all so much. I know this is basically the end of this video, but I hope your Pride Month has been going well. I hope your summer has been going well. And if y'all want to see me do any videos, looks, or anything in particular, please let me know. And I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.